Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in less than 5 minutes. Now, quick recap here for those of you that are maybe new. When I say live, what I mean is that this is not a voiceover. This is not a post commentary where everything's already been recorded, but now I'm just coming back to talk about it. Nothing like that. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm recording the unknown right now. So in other words, you're going to get my raw thoughts, my raw emotions, my raw reactions to things in real time. And so in other words, if you're looking for some sort of well-scripted, well-edited type video, not going to be for you. But if you're looking for the nitty-gritty, look into what day trading looks like, what it's like to be a day trader, then this will be a video for you. To set a little context here and what I'm looking at going forward. And again, I don't know if this will take place because again, this is live. I don't know what's coming up, in the next, second, let alone 10 seconds. But DKNG here. Let me just actually double check that. And I'm looking here, 42.25 key flush point. So what I'm looking at there, 42.25. And when I say flush point, meaning price is going down. And in the world of trading, believe it or not, you can make money when prices go down. That is known as going short, shorting a stock. So in this situation, I would want to see the price go down in which I could make money from it. Totally bizarre. I get it if you're brand new, but yes, you can make money when values of stocks and such go down. So that's the current thought process right now, what I'll be watching. And what I just typed in there is for my private community. So if you're not familiar, I do offer a private community where there's this chat room here and other stuff. So it kind of gives you an idea of how that works, but also just to document my thought process right now. So that's what I'm currently looking at. I suppose it could change, but as of now, my thought is definitely to be watching DKNG out of the opening gates. So I'll go ahead and pause and I'll see you back in just a few more minutes. Also just mapped out here, aptx $6.10 upside breakpoint. So in this situation, not a flush, but upside, meaning, if it looks like the price can get up through 610, that could produce a nice trade from the long side. So that's what I'll be watching mainly moving forward. But I'm going to go back to DKNG here, and we'll see what happens with it here. Market opens up in less than 1 minute. So the markets are now open. Going to go in here and look for the break of 610. There is the break. Let's see if we can get some more push up through there. Can we get into the 620s is my question here. Can this be the push? Yes, excellent. How did I only get out at 6:15? Well, let's move on then. I thought I was getting out up in the 620s there. But, oh well, not quite showing the amount of strength that I wanted to see it, but let's check on DKNG. Okay, 43.15 potential area if this thing wants to bounce. Tesla's got some blood out of the opening gates. Okay, maybe 42.90 is that area. Nope, that one. Well, this one's not really behaving. Never really gave me a setup that I could work with. I'm still interested in 42.25, but I mean, it's not anywhere close right now. JKS, though, this one has been just a monster. Over the past few weeks. NKLA, that one's getting beat down, but yeah, still no shares. Oh, wow. Yeah, that one definitely. No shares to short, though, on that one, so kind of limited in my choices. How's aptx doing? Yeah, just 610 does look interesting once again. Maybe if it can recover back up there, but I'm glad I got out where I did, even though I thought I was getting out a good 5 cents higher, but I guess that's where the cookie crumbles when you're in these volatile stocks. But yeah, look, just small, tight little range. So I'm going to keep an eye on it, but I definitely thought that one would move a little bit better. So I was right in the sense I made money from it still, but I was wrong in the sense of I thought that'd have a little bit more gusto behind it. Uber. Looking interesting here. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and pause for the time being. So yeah, currently right now up $42. All right, what I do like now here is DKNG 43.15 flush point, especially after this big bounce right here, which could be the start of something bigger. But I mean, if it fails, then that could be a sign that this whole thing is just one big fake bounce to the upside. But like I said, it could very well be real too. So that's why confirmation is important. And as of right now, wow. So I'm going to keep a close eye on this though. 40, what is that? 44.35. Yeah, I actually like 44.35 if it can actually get up there. So I'll throw an order out there, see if it can spike up there and hit 44.35. It just got rejected right at 44. If I'm not familiar with our screen right there, the high right now is at 44. So that's right where it got rejected. Let's see if it wants to give it another push up to that area. All right, well, I'll go ahead and pause for now. All right, watching 43.75 here as a new potential short area. Because this one is either going to break out here, or I think this thing's going to potentially break to the downside. But I mean, it's definitely at a very critical spot as far as the chart is concerned. What I want to see is I want to see it actually break up through the purple line and then come back down. So it's right at that level and did not wait for me. Well, that one didn't quite behave how I wanted it to. Ideally, I really wanted to get up to the 44. I changed my order to 55, but now as you see here, just didn't quite work out. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. All right, watching 640 here, but I want to see it come down to 610 first, which did not happen. Decided to break 640 without me. Great setup there. Just want to see a little bit. Now the question really becomes, could this be a fake breakout? So maybe a short-sided trade here in all actuality, depending on how this candle plays out. Because you had a bunch of people buying that break, rightfully so, thinking that that could have been a breakout. But if that fails, then that could create quite a bit of panic out there. And it is failing. So I'm going to watch 625 here as a potential short. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and pause. Okay, I have an order. Nice. Excellent. Okay, I believe that this break here of 80 is not real. I believe it'll want to at least go back there and retest 80. So in for 500 shares, and wow, that happened fast. But just how I would wanted to have seen it play out. Let's see this thing come back down to 80. Take me out. Excellent. $225 there. And I caught it right. I think I got the recording going in time. But right when I got the recording going, if you can scroll back and you'll look right there and you'll see that my order was highlighted over here. Or you can just look here and you'll see that when you get the recording going, that order was originally white. And then when it turned to green, that means I got filled. So right there was exactly what I wanted to see. Broke above 80. I did not believe that break at all. Why didn't I believe it? Well, that's a whole video in and of itself. Lots of indicators out there about why I didn't believe that. Now, the initial break, I should say, the initial break of 80. I'm not saying that this thing will never, ever break and make a continued move, but the initial break, and actually same exact logic here. Is this going to let me do it again? Let's see. So 81.45, who knows, maybe I'll get another opportunity. But the point here being, I did not believe that initial break of 80 at all. And I was right to think that, as it pulled back and gave me $225 in I don't know what that was. Maybe a minute. I'm not quite sure how long I was in the trade. Maybe just 30 seconds, but I will definitely take that. Happy with that, especially after kind of a morning where stocks weren't quite behaving the way I wanted to see them behave. But hey, JKS behaved exactly how I wanted to see it behave. So that's why don't sacrifice. Just be patient. That's going to probably the moral of the story and lesson of this video is you witnessed a bunch of, all right, here we go. Sorry. Like I said, these are live, so sometimes my lessons get cut off right in the middle because I got all of a sudden get focused again. Let me just double check something. Yep, I like 81.45 as it pulls back though. Okay, but like I was saying, think about it. Even the first trade with aptx, that thing really didn't behave the way I thought it would and the way I wanted it to behave. And then you saw me miss a bunch of trades just because they didn't quite behave the way I wanted to see them behave. But then here came JKS. I didn't force trades. I didn't go out there and no, yes, it's human. You're a rational. You're a human being if you feel frustrated. That's okay. That doesn't make you a bad trader to feel frustrated, to feel annoyed. That's all right. But when you start to act on the frustration, when you start to act on the annoyance, that's what makes you a bad trader. You are a human. I'm a human. It is 100% okay, 100% normal to feel emotions. And I get it. My catchphrase at the site is trade without emotion. But really, it should be recognize emotion, right? Because it's okay to feel emotion. Just recognize it and make sure you don't take action on it. And that's what you saw here. And I get it. This sounds like I'm trying to come across how great of a trader I am. But that's not the case. In fact, if you've watched any of my past videos in this, you've seen me make tons of mistakes, do tons of dumb things within these live trades. So this is not me preaching to you. This is just me, pointing out that this can happen to you. You saw it happen to me where nothing is quite behaving the way you want to see it behave. And it is okay to be annoyed and frustrated. Just acknowledge, be self-aware that you're feeling those feelings and then don't act on them. Because as you saw here, by being patient, you're going to have an opportunity come about, right? It's going to show up. You just need to wait for it to actually play out. So let's see. I got about 4 minutes left. For those of you that are, once again, brand new, what I've been doing over the past few months is what I like to call the be done in 30 approach. Where pretty much I'm looking to be done on average every month after 30 minutes, just because my goal at this point in my life, at least, with four kids and everything like that, is I just want to have freedom of time. I want to have the freedom to go enjoy whatever I want to do. I don't want to be glued and chained to my computer all day long. So that's why I'm looking to be done within right around 30 minutes. And after that trade right there, I mean, I'm up $267 right now, and $267 in basically 30 minutes. Not too bad at all. Although maybe I do want to actually bump that order back a little bit. So I'm going to go to 81.85 now at this point. See if it wants to get up through there. And again, it's gotta be very, very quick. I'm not looking for some slow little methodical, walk through a dandelion field. No, I want to see just pure chaos, pure violence. I want to see that thing spike up there relatively quickly. There we go. Keep on moving. This is good. This is good. Look how fast it's going. Should I sit at 81.45? Nope. That makes me feel better. Had I been at 81.45, my original spot, you can see right there, I still wouldn't have been filled. So I'll give it a little bit more chance to get up there at 81.85, but looking like it's not going to fulfill and behave the way I want to see it behave. But to be fair, like I said, even if I had kept my original plan of 81.45, again, as you see right there, the high, I would have still been 8 cents away from even getting filled. So at that point, that one just didn't quite work out at all. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that order out. All right, well, it is 9:59, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a morning, call it a day. I suppose if I happen to be around the computer and there's an absolutely beautiful setup, I could trade later on in the day. But my point here is that I'm going to go hang out with my kids and I'll see how their morning went, see if they had any cool dreams or anything like that. But I'm going to wrap it up and move on with my day. And that is, yeah. I can't tell myself I'm done, but yeah, at this point, JKS, that's pulling back more. So yeah, I feel perfectly fine moving on with my day now. So 10 a.m., $267, and with a lot of just kind of not really missed trades, just trades that didn't quite operate the way I want to see them operate, but stuck with it. Got JKS, which made, I guess I can only speak for my time. I don't know what your time's worth, but $267 in 30 minutes. I'm not aware of many places in the world where you can, get that sort of money. So for me, I'm happy with that. That's worth my time. If you look at that and say, that's not worth my time, then hey, can we talk? Because I want to know what you're doing in life, where your life and your time is not worth $267.30. Like, seriously, I respect you. I commend you. I want to learn more. Teach me your ways, O Jedi Master, is the way I would approach that. So, but for me, like I said, I can only speak for myself. $267, 30 minutes. I'm more than happy with it. Now, before I go and before you go, if you do enjoy these live trade videos, a quick request from me, please hit that like button. That's a very fast, time-efficient way to communicate to me that you do enjoy these videos. Also, comments, questions, suggestions, please leave those down below. I do read and reply to all comments. And then finally, if you enjoy the channel, so in other words, please check out the rest of the channel. And if you enjoy what you see, I would love to have you as a subscriber to the channel. So hopefully you decide to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button though. If nothing else, like I said, hit the like button. Let me know that you enjoy these live trade videos and I'll keep on making them. So everybody take care. Have a good one. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.